Sometimes the hardest spiritual test is not when you have too little. Sometimes it's when you finally get more. While financial lack reveals our fear, financial increase reveals something far more dangerous: pride, control, and the quiet belief that money has finally made us safer than God. Many Christians pray desperately for provision, but we rarely ask what that provision is going to expose inside of us. Because money rarely changes the heart all at once. It just reveals what was already there. Think of it like water rising in a room. At first, you only notice what's floating on the surface. But as the water gets higher, the hidden things on the floor begin to shift and move. A little more money brings relief, but it can also awaken secrecy, comparison, and pressure. The question isn't just, did God provide? The deeper question is, what is this provision revealing? Here are the 5 quiet tests that begin the moment your wealth increases. Test 1. Does money make you louder or wiser? When an unexpected increase hits, a bonus, a new client, or a promotion, the first instinct isn't always gratitude. Sometimes it's a subtle urge to make sure people know. We hint at it. We want the increase to make us feel important. But one of the first tests of provision is whether you can carry a blessing quietly enough to hear wisdom. Maturity requires quiet discernment, not immediate announcement. Test 2. Does money become peace or permission? It's easy to say, now I can finally relax. But slowly, financial relief can turn into spiritual permission. Permission to stop paying attention. Permission to spend without thought. Permission to avoid prayer because the bank account feels comforting. If you only sought God when money was tight, an increase will reveal whether you loved the provider or just the provision. Comfort must never dull our dependence. Test 3. What do you trust for safety? Check your bank balance. If it's up, you feel calm. If an unexpected bill hits, your chest tightens and you feel unstable. If your peace rises and falls with a number on a screen, your nervous system believes in the balance, not in God. If this hits close to home, take a second to hit subscribe. Here at Stewarded Mind, we look at what money is forming and refining in the heart. Test 4. Do you become generous or controlling? When some people get more, they don't become open-handed. They become terrified. They think, what if this goes away? What if I never get this chance again? They hold everything tighter, masking panic as responsibility. But biblical stewardship isn't about gripping money out of fear. When God gives you more, the question isn't just, can you save? It's, can you stay free? Test 5. Do you still see yourself as a servant? The most dangerous test of wealth is that it alters your posture. You become harder to advise, less patient with people who struggle, more impressed with your own intelligence. You forget how much of your success was simply God's mercy, timing, and grace. Scripture reminds us that you are never the owner of your life. You are just a steward. Increase should never puff us up. It should deepen our surrender. So, is it wrong to have money? Absolutely not. Provision is a gift. But wealth always arrives with a question. Will this make your heart softer or harder? Here is the ultimate reframe. Receiving money from God does not mean you have passed the test. It means the test has begun. He is teaching you how to carry provision without pride, how to feel relief without forgetting Him, and how to save without fear. Before you spend it, protect it, or build your identity around it, bring it to Him. Ask what it's revealing. And if you want to know how to break the financial anxiety that keeps you keeping score, watch our next reflection on why a scarcity mindset lies to you about your progress. I'll see you there.